So you're young, ambitious, and you want to make $10,000 a month. I'm Fred, and I've made thousands of dollars a day in profit selling high-ticket consulting. In fact, I had my first $1,000 a day at 21 years old, and my first $2,600 a day at 22. So when I tell you what I'd do if I was 18 and needed to hit $10,000 a month as fast as possible, I'm not guessing random stuff. I'm telling you exactly what works because I've done it, and I've also helped dozens of other people do it too. Here's the first thing I would do if I was 18 and wanted to make $10,000 a month ASAP. I would completely forget everything school taught me about how money works, and I would focus only on skills that the market actually pays for. Listen, school trains you to follow instructions, wait for permission, and chase grades. None of that makes you money. If I wanted to make $10,000 a month as fast as possible, I would stop thinking like a student and start thinking like a producer. Now, what's the difference, you ask? Producers learn skills that solve real problems for people, and then they charge for those skills. I'd have to let go of every single limiting belief that says I'm too young, or I need a degree first, or I need experience before I start. The thing your broke school teachers won't tell you, because they don't understand it, is that the market does not care about your age or your degree or your certifications. It doesn't care if you went to a fancy overpriced college. It only cares about one thing. Can you solve their problem? Can you help someone get from point A to point B? That's all that matters. At 18 years old, you have time, you have energy, and you have little to no responsibilities. Those are competitive advantages, not limitations. While the 30-year-old has a mortgage and kids and can't take risks, you can go all in. You can fail 5 times and still have time to rebuild. Now, what skills would I learn if I were 18 all over again and wanted to get rich? Sales, copywriting, content creation, marketing, personal branding. These are the skills that print money, not whatever they're teaching you in your general education classes. Learn how to sell and you will never be broke again. Learn how to write words that make people take action and purchase, and you control your income. Learn how to create content that attracts attention and you build an audience that buys from you. These skills compound over time and they transfer to every business model you'll ever touch. Honestly, my biggest regret, the one thing I wish I could go back in time and change, is that I didn't start my business sooner because I thought I was too young. Because I was below 18, I thought nobody would take me seriously. That was the dumbest belief I ever had. I'd be 10 times more successful right now if I had the guts to start back then. So please don't make the same mistake I did. Don't wait until you feel ready, because you'll never feel ready. Don't wait until you're 18, because it doesn't matter. Start messy, start scared, but start. If you want to discover how I've made thousands of dollars a day online, I've made a free training that will show you everything step by step. The link will be in the description. And for a limited time, you can also apply to book a free call with me or a member of my team. On that call, we'll see what's blocking you from making more money, and we'll give you a custom step-by-step plan so you can start your business today, even with $0 in startup capital, and get your first customers as quickly as possible. The link is in the description, but be quick because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. The next lesson I'd like to share with you is that you need to ditch the short-term mindset right now. No, you're not going to become rich with dropshipping in 90 days from zero. No, you're not going to hit $10,000 a month with some stupid TikTok shop affiliate link. Stop looking for shortcuts and start building real skills that create real value. What will actually make you rich is learning something valuable that you can then teach other people for a lot of money. Let me give you some examples. Get in awesome shape. Learn everything you can about nutrition and fitness. Then sell a $15,000 one-on-one 3-month transformation program to busy entrepreneurs who have money but no time. With just a few sales, you're making over $100,000 a year. That's top 1% income globally, and you're only 18 years old with no degree. Or learn how to sell. Get a commission-based remote sales job. Master the skill of closing deals. Then start a consulting program where you teach sales reps how to sell more and you charge $6,000 per client. Do the math. That's $12,000 a month with only 2 customers. Now imagine if you get 10. You're making $60,000 a month, while your broke school teachers don't even make that in a year. The pattern here is simple. Learn a high-value skill first, get good at it, get results with it, then teach it. People want to get rich without learning valuable skills, and it's not gonna fucking happen. It never happens. You can't skip the part where you actually get good at something. The market rewards competence. It rewards people who can deliver results. So stop chasing the next shiny object and start building a skill that will pay you for the next 10 years. Now, the next thing I'd like to share with you, it's gonna suck. And I know you don't want to hear this, but get a job, save money, and invest in your education outside of school. Right now, the best investment you need to make is not in the stock market. you don't have nearly enough capital to make it worth your time. All your money should be going into learning and building an online business. Here's the thing people don't understand. What you don't know is costing you a fortune. If you make $20,000 a year, you're paying life a $980,000 tax every single year because you don't know how to make $1 million a year. Just think about that for a moment. Your ignorance has a price tag and it's massive. That's why successful entrepreneurs always invest in themselves. They work with mentors, they join masterminds, they buy courses, because they understand that knowledge is the highest return on investment you can make. So yes, get a job, even if it's only part-time, stack some cash, live at home if you can, and don't buy stupid stuff. Don't finance a goddamn car for fuck's sake. Don't blow your money on clothes and going out every weekend. Take that money and invest it into becoming dangerous at a skill. Buy the course, hire the coach, join the program. Whatever it takes to collapse time and learn faster. The faster you learn, the faster you earn. It's literally that simple. The next thing that's crucial for you to understand, if you want to make 6 figures a year while you're young, is that you can't let the opinion of normal average people drag you down. It's completely normal if people around you don't get your ambition. It's normal if they think you're selfish or weird or crazy. Forget them. You're building your empire. You're playing a different game than they are. Don't listen to your broke parents who worked the same job for 30 years and still have nothing to show for it. And look, it's not their fault necessarily. They're just at the mercy of a system that doesn't want them to get out of the low-income middle-class trap. They were never taught how. And your parents didn't have access to the internet like you do today. When you stop to think about it, you're probably part of the luckiest generation ever. It's never been as easy as it is today to become a millionaire, even if you're starting from the bottom of the bottom. Don't listen to your friends who are perfectly fine working at some retail store making minimum wage. Don't listen to your teachers who are trapped in the education system collecting a mediocre paycheck. These people mean well, but they don't have what you want. So why would you take advice from them? You wouldn't ask a broke person how to get rich. You wouldn't ask someone who's out of shape how to build muscle. So don't ask people who are stuck in the system how to escape it, because they don't know. They've never done it. They'll discourage you from starting a business. Their opinions are based on fear and limiting beliefs they've accepted as the truth. You don't have to accept those same limiting beliefs. You can choose to think and behave differently. Surround yourself with people who are ahead of you. Find mentors, pay them, learn from them. Join communities of people who want more. Get around people who are doing what you want to do. Their belief in what's possible will rub off on you, and you'll start to see opportunities that other people never see. Your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your results. So choose your environment very carefully. If you want to discover how I've made thousands of dollars a day online, I've made a free training that will show you everything step by step. The link will be in the description. And for a limited time, you can also apply to book a free call with me or a member of my team. On that call, we'll see what's blocking you from making more money, and we'll give you a custom step-by-step plan so you can start your business today, even with $0 in startup capital, and get your first customers as quickly as possible. The link is in the description, but be quick because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. Look, if you're young and ambitious, you need to be very careful with instant gratification because it can quickly become a trap. I can't tell you how many people I knew back in high school who just spent their free time doing drugs, partying, and being complete degenerates. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having a little fun. Life's meant to be lived after all. But right now, you're building your future. What you do before you turn 18 and in your 20s will either set you up for life or enslave you for life, like 99% of people. And spoiler alert, it's only about to get more difficult. It might seem like nothing, but in reality, every hour you spend scrolling TikTok is an hour you didn't spend learning a high-value skill. Every weekend you blow getting drunk is a weekend you didn't spend growing your business. Every dollar you waste on stuff that you don't need is a dollar that could have been invested in your net worth. These choices add up, they compound, and in 5 years, you'll either look back and be proud of who you became, or you'll be filled with regret, wishing you started sooner. The kids who are partying right now will be the adults working dead-end jobs in 10 years, wondering where it all went wrong. The kids who are locking in and working hard right now will be the ones living life on their terms with financial freedom and options. The question you need to ask yourself is, which one do you want to be? Because you're choosing right now with how you spend your time today. Your future is being built in the decisions you make every single day. I don't care if you say that you want to be the first millionaire in your family, show me the proof. Your actions show what you really want. Because if you really want it that badly, you'll do what it takes to win for as long as it takes. And if you do, you'll see that life has no choice but to give you what you want. If you'd like me to help you build a profitable online business from scratch, even with limited time and money, so you can finally quit your job and get to financial freedom as quickly as possible, I've made a free training. The link is in the description below for it. You can also apply to book a call with me or a member of my team, and we'll help you implement everything step by step so you can get your first customers ASAP. Now we've got very limited spots, so be quick, check that out, and I will see you on the other side.